Hello dear students, good evening to each and everyone. I all of you welcome back on Wallah English channel, and we are studying signals and system in very much comprehensive manner. So till now we have completed first chapter, and in second chapter we completed the continuous time convolution. Now from this lecture we will going to study discrete time convolution, part 1. It is same as continuous time convolution, guys. So first of all, tell me, audio and video both are clear to you people? Am I audible properly? First of all, confirm this. Am I audible properly? Audio and video both are clear. So let us continue, guys. Topic is discrete time convolution. Okay, we are going to convolution. It is same as continuous time. You are familiar with the concepts of continuous time convolution, then you will not get any difficulty, or you will get very less time to understand the discrete time convolution. So let us start with discrete time convolution, discrete time LTI system. So same as continuous time, let us consider this is a discrete time, linear time in a system. Input is a signal which is discrete in time x of n, and output y of n. And again, let us consider this system is represented by its impulse response h of n. H of n is impulse response, or we can say, correct. Now again, derivation also same as continuous time LTI system. So directly I am writing y of n is nothing but x of n convolution h of n. Here y of n convolution x of n and h of n. So again, formula also same as the continuous time convolution. In continuous time convolution there was integration, and here this is the discrete time, that's why summation. There was x of tau, so here let us consider x of k. Then h of t minus tau, so here h of n minus k. Instead of t, here writing n. Instead of tau, we are considering k. So x of tau into h of t minus tau, here it is x of k into h of n minus k, correct, where k starting from, of course, minus infinite to plus infinite. So this is the formula. Perform the convolution between two. Again same thing, guys. If you want to calculate impulse response, then input should be impulse. If you want to calculate unit step response, then input should be unit step. Fine. Okay. So here I am writing if x of n is equal to del n, then y of n will be your impulse response. Y of n will be x of n del n convolution h of n, which is nothing but impulse response h of n only. Same property. All the properties are also same as continuous time convolution, like distributive property, associative property, then scaling property. All the properties are same as continuous time. So if input x of n equal del n, then y of n equal to h of n. That means del n convolution h of n equal to h of n. So you can write like this also, guys. This way also you can write output y of n transformation x of n. And if input is, here we can write like this, input x of n is equal to del n. Input x of n is equal to del n. Put x of n equal to del n, then y of n is equal to h of n. equal to h of n. Here equal to h of n. Fine. Okay. So what we can write like this here, guys? Here we can write like this: ln convolution with h of n equal to y of n, and y of n is nothing but h of n. So convolution of any discrete time signal with discrete impulse is nothing but that discrete function h of n only, guys. Correct? Okay. So here ln convolution h of n is equal to h of n. So instead of h of n, if you wants to write, suppose, and commutative property that is, you can interchange x of n and del n. So here it will be of n. Okay. Fine. Okay. So suppose writing here x of n convolution with ln equal to x of n, guys, and this is time invariant system. So x of n convolution with del n minus n naught. So if there is a delay del n or input n naught, and this is for the time invariant system, so that's why you will get the same delay in output also. That means x of n minus n, same as continuous. Like in continuous time, x of t convolution del t minus t naught equal to x of t minus t naught. So here same, x of n convolution del n minus n naught, x of n minus n naught. Okay. Suppose I am writing x of delayed by n1 second, and is suppose delayed by n2 second, then the overall output delayed by n1 plus n2 second. Clear? So here in general, what we can write? We can write like this, guys: time shifting property and the linearity property. Suppose x of n convolution with h of n is equal to y of n. Then suppose if this is multiplied with k1 and delayed by n1 second, multiply with k1 and delayed by n1 second, and if it is multiplied with amplitude scaled by k2, scaling factor k2, delayed by n2 seconds, n minus n2, then overall output will be scaled by amplitude scaled by k1 into k2 and delayed by n1 plus n2, that is k1 k2 into y of n minus n1 minus. Clear? Fine. So this is very much important property that you people have to remember. Okay, time shifting property. So this is very much important. All these things you can write all these things in the short notes also. Okay. Now let us solve some questions based on this. Okay. So let us start with very first question, guys. As I told, all the properties like distributive, associative, all the properties are same as the continuous time convolution. Okay. Now see here. The first question. So x of n equal to 2 times del n minus 1 and h of n equal to minus 3 times del n plus 2. Find the y of n equal to x of n convolution with h of n. Y of n equal to of n convolution h of n. Y of n 2 times del n minus 2 convolution minus 3 times del n plus 2. So use this property, guys. K1 into K2 y n minus n1 minus n. Here y of n equal to 2 to minus 3 is minus 6 to del n minus 2 plus 2. It is, the answer is y of n equal to minus 6 del n, guys. So this is your, okay. So you will get very less time, okay. You will not get more time to understand the discrete time convolution. Fine. Now let us take one more question, guys. Let us take one more question. If x of n equal to del n minus 2 and h of n equal to 1 by 3 power n into u of n, find y of n equal to x of n convolution h of n and also calculate y of 6. Numerical answer type question also. Okay. Also calculate y of 6. Let us start. Y of n, x of n with h of n. Y of n is equal to x of n, guys, is del n minus 2 convolution with 1 by 3 power n of n. Again this is n minus 2, so replace n with n everywhere. Y of n is equal to 1 by 3 power n minus 2 n minus 2, correct. So this y of n minus y of n by 3 power n minus 2. Now see, this is 2 of n minus 2. 2 of n minus 2 means what? It is 1. It is 1 for n greater than or equal to 2. So for n greater than or equal to 2, you have to use this formula. But for n less than 2, it is 0, guys. N less than 2, correct. Now they are asking y of 6, guys. That is y of n value for n equal to 6. So at n equal to 6, y of 6 at n equal to 6, guys. N equal to 6. So n equal to 6 is greater than or equal to, of course you have to use this formula. So put n equal to 6 here. 1 by 3 power minus 2, that is 1 by 3 power 4, 1 by 9 into 1 by 9, so 1 upon 81. So 1 by 81 is the correct answer. Numerical answer type question, 1 upon 81. So they can ask this question in MCQ, numerical answer type question, or it can be in MSQ also, like option A this one, option A this one, and option B is this one. Fine. Numerical answer type question and multiple select question as well as MSQ. Okay. So I hope all of you are getting. Now the convolution of step function with another step pulse function. Y of n, Q of n, of course, Q of n convolution del n. Of course, convolution of any function with impulse is nothing but Q of n, correct. And the linearity and time scaling property. Suppose this multiply with k1 and divided by k2 divided by, it is what, k1 into k2 1 k2. Now here u of n minus 1 n minus 2, so it will be u of n minus 1 minus 2 n minus n1 minus 2. Fine. Here u of n minus n1 minus 2. Okay. Now next, now convolution of step function with step function. Convolution of step function. So y of n, what is the formula? X of n convolution with h of n is y of n is equal to summation n is not n, k is minus infinite plus infinite. X of k, suppose this is x of n, it is formula is x of k to h of n minus k. Let us consider this is x of n and this is h of n. So it will be y of n will be summation n is from minus infinite plus infinite 2 of k x of k, 2 of k and 2 of n minus k. Here also guys there are two methods to perform convolution, graphical method and the analytical method. Again graphical method very lengthy, very tedious, time consuming process. That's why we are not using the graphical method to perform the convolution between two. And in analytical method, suppose both the signals are causal, then limit will be like in continuous time integration 0 to t. So here integration 0 to n. One is causal, another is causal, then either minus infinite to t, here minus infinite to n, or 0 to infinite. So here it is 0 to infinite guys. Correct? Summation. Instead of integration, here summation. Instead of t, here it is n. Instead of tau, here it is k guys. Okay. Now u of k into u of n minus k. Okay. U of k is of k 1 for n k greater than equal to 0 and 2 of n minus k will be 1 for k less than equal to n. Of course, check guys, n minus k greater than equal to 0, that's why k less than equal to n. So product will be 1 of k into k greater than 0 and k less than n guys. K greater than 0 and k less than n. So both will be simultaneously 1 and the product will be 1 only when k lies between. Only when k lies between 0 and n. Otherwise it is 0. Otherwise it is fine. Y of n summation n is minus infinite to plus infinite. Here if you replace this 1 product with 1, then limit will be then not n. Of course it should k is 0 to n guys. You have to do the summation of 1 n times, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n times guys. Okay, so if it is n times, then tell me how many n plus 1, like summation of 1 from 0 to 5. So 0 to 5 means how many times 1 will come? 6 times. So n plus 1 times. So that's why here this y of n will be n plus 1 guys, is n plus 1, and this is for causal, this is causal, this is causal. So of course resultant signal also causal. So y of n will be n plus 1 of, and already we have seen it is nothing but what, n into u of n plus o of n guys. Correct? And n into u of n is nothing but r of n. Nothing but r of n guys. Correct? So here y of n will be r of n plus u of n, and already we have seen the first chapter summation of ramp function r of n with u of n is nothing but r of n plus already. Okay, so multiple answers are possible, like n plus 1 into u of n, like r of n plus u of n, and which is also equal to r of n plus 1. Very much important result guys. Now see here, let me summarize all the things. of n convolution with u of n. U of n convolution with u of n is nothing but what? N plus 1. N plus 1. First of all, in the continuous time, guys, the continuous time already we have u of t with u of t. But what? T into u of t, guys. U of t equal to r of t, guys, which is equal to r of t. And here u of n convolution for u of n is nothing but, instead of t, it is now n plus 1, guys. N plus 1 into u, and n into u of n, r of n. So you can write r of n plus u of n, or we can write it r of n plus 1, guys. Very much important, guys. Correct? This is also possible, this is also possible, and this is also possible. They can ask it in multiple select question also, guys. Okay, MSQ type question also. Fine. MSQ type question also. Now here, time invariant property, suppose is delayed by k1 multiply with k1 of n minus n convolution k2 of n minus e2 n minus n2, which is equal to what? Simply you can write this r of n plus 1. Okay, here also you can write n become k1 k2, n become n minus n1 minus n2 and plus 1, guys. This replace n with, here replace n with what? N minus n1 minus n2 plus 1 is also there, into 2 of n minus n1 minus, or here this n also, guys, n also n minus n1 minus n2, or instead of this write like this. So r of n become n minus n1 minus n2 plus 1, guys, plus 1. Fine. Here, so this is also important result. Now let us solve some question based on this. The first question: if x of n is equal to u of n minus 1 and h of n equal to minus 3 of n plus 3, find the y of n equal to x of n convolution h of n. First of all, they are asking to find the convolution of x of n and h of n. And next, a numerical answer type question, and also calculate y of 2, guys. First, to find the answer without the shifting. U of n convolution U of n, know that n plus 1 of n. So here first signal is U of n minus 2 convolution. Second signal minus 3 U of n plus 3. So 1 into minus 3, amplitude is minus 3. Now n plus 1, guys, here. So here it is n become n minus 2, again n become n plus 3, guys. Minus 2, this is plus 3 and plus 1 also there. Don't forget this plus 1, guys. Don't forget to write this plus 1. Here also U of n minus n2 plus 3. So we can write like, suppose this is y of n, and y of n is equal to minus 3 n minus 2 plus 1 n plus 2 2 of n plus 1 u of n plus 1, correct? The answer. Now know that y of n minus 3 plus 2 for n greater than or equal to, it is 0 for n, correct? So for greater than equal to minus, because here n plus 1, so for greater than equal to minus 1 use this one, and for less than minus 1, for less than minus 1 answer is 0 guys. Are you getting? Now they are asking also calculate y of 2 guys for n equal to 2. Now you can see here n equal to 2 is greater than minus 1, so here you have to put the n equal to 2 guys. At, you can say at n is equal to 2, n is equal to y of 2 is equal to minus 3 plus 2. So numerical answer type question, y of 2 is equal to 4 into 3 minus 12 guys, correct? Is minus 12, fine. So y of 2 is equal to minus 2. This way they can ask a numerical answer type question. Suppose I am asking at n equal to minus 3, then what would be your answer? At n equal to minus 3, put n equal to minus 3. So you can see here for n less than minus 1, answer is 0. So minus 3 is less than minus 1, that's why here answer. This way they can ask multiple select question or MCQ question or numerical answer type question. Here? Okay. Now see this question. This way also they can frame the question. For the given discrete time LTI system, find the output y of n for the given input. Also calculate y of 3. See. First response h of n is given, and input in graphical representation in the form of samples is given. They are asking first to find y of n, and it's a value at n equal to 3 guys. So try yourself question. How to find the output? We know that output is nothing but x of n convolution. Y of n is x of n h of n, x of n convolution with h of n. Now first of all you have to write x of n mathematically. So it is starting from minus 1 and going towards right side, and it is a step function. So x of n, amplitude is 2 guys. It is a step function, that's why u of n. Going towards right side, that's why plus 1. And starting minus 1, that means opposite side plus 1 guys. So this is x of n. H of n, it is given in the question u of n minus 2. We know that y of n is equal y of n, x of n convolution h of n, x of n is 2 of plus 1 convolution h of n is n minus 2, correct? Now the answer is this is r of n plus 1. This also together n plus 1 and this minus 2, correct? 2 r of n plus 1 minus 2 guys. Okay. And here the students can make one mistake. See, answer of u of n with u of n is nothing but r of n plus 1. R of n plus 1 guys. So here just we wrote r of n plus 1 minus 2. So answer should be not like this. You just forgot n plus 1. R of n become n plus 1 here minus 10 plus 1 also extra come guys. The answer is u of n convolution u of n with u of n convolution with u of n is r of n plus 1. R of n plus 1. So here n plus 1, this is minus 10 plus 1 guys. So y of n is equal to 2 times r of plus 1 plus 1 n minus 2 r of n. This is y of n first. Second is they are asking y of 3 guys. So here it is y of n is equal to n into u of n. Y of n n or u of n greater than equal to 0. So for n, correct. Now they are asking for n equal to 3, guys. So n equal to 3, of course here y of 3 is equal to y of 3. Put n equal to 3 here, so 2 into 3, guys, is 6 here. Is 6. So numeric answer type question, y of 3 is equal to 6. I hope all the students are getting. Fine. Y of 3 is equal. Now next is convolution of u of n with r of n. Like u of t with r of t is nothing but what? T square by 2 into u of t with r of t. Now here u of n with r of n. Y of n summation k is minus in plus in u of k. Take this u of k, or we can write this is r of k. R of k u of n minus. R of k and this is u of n minus. Now r of k is nothing but k into u of k. Minus in k into u of k n minus k. Now see, already we know that equal to 1 only when k lies between 0 and if we replace this term with 1, limit of summation will be 0 to n only. Is from n to n. Okay, so 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, guys. What would be the answer? Y of n is 1 10 times. Okay, so it is nothing but what? N into n plus 1 by 2. Summation of 1 to n is nothing but what? N plus 1 divided by 2. Then n plus 1 divided by 2. Again, this is for the causal, this is causal. Resultant u of n, guys. Correct? Fine. So y of n is equal to what? N into n plus 1 divided by 2 u of n. So the final conclusion you can write u of t, see, u of t with r of t got square by 2 into here u of n with r of n, but what? N to n plus 1 divided by 2 of n. The difference. Okay, this thing right in the short notes. चलिए, तो x of n देखो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है कि कन्वोल्यूशन ऑफ x of n is given x of n equal to 3 into u of n minus 2 and h of n equal to minus 2 r of n minus 3. Find y of n is equal to x of n convolution h of n and also calculate y of 2 and y of 0. Y of 2 and y of 0. How to solve this question? Idea? Use the property. Solve this question. Property to solve the question, guys. So tell me the right answer. Comment box. How to solve this question? Tell me the correct answer. So see here. You know that Q of n convolution with R of n, which is nothing but what? N plus 1 divided by 2 Q of n. Correct? Now here, convolution of x of n with the h of n. P Q of n minus 2 R of. The answer will be 3 into minus 2, it is minus 6. Now this is n minus 2, this is n minus 3. So here n minus 2 minus 3. Replace this n with what? N minus 2 n minus 3, and here also guys n minus 2 minus 3, and here plus 1 also there. Plus 1 whole divided by 2. Q of here also guys, Q of n minus 2 minus 3. Correct? So y of n will be is minus 3 is n minus 5, 10 minus 5 plus 1, that is n minus 4. N minus 4 Q of n minus. The answer for the y of n. Correct? Answer for the y of n. Now next they are asking y of 2 and y of 0 guys. Y of 2, y of 0, y of n, y of minus n minus 5, n minus 4, and for n it is 0 for n. Now they are asking for n equal to n equal to 0. So n equal to which is less than 5, answer is 0. N equal to 0, this is also less than 5, so answer is 0. At n is equal to 2, of course y of 2 is, and at n equal to 0 also guys, n equal to 0, y of 0. Suppose at n equal to 6 guys, I am asking for y of 6, y of 6 guys, y of 6, it is what? Y of 6 is equal to n equal to 6, okay, minus 3, put n equal to 6, minus 5, and here n equal to 6 is greater than 5, minus 4, y of 6, minus 3, 1, minus 3, 1 into minus 6. In this way, they can ask numerical answer type question. Even they can ask MSQ question also, like option A is this one, option B is this one, option C, option D, okay, or numerical answer type questions. They will ask find the value of y of 6 or y of 6 yes. Correct? This is clear. So this is R of n with U of n, convolution R of n with U of n guys. Any doubt? Very good. Now let me take R of n with R of n. This is also very much interesting. R of n with R of n. R of n with R of n. Is R of k, R of n minus k. Now minus infinity, r of k is nothing but k in this n minus k, n minus k. Now again guys, we know that u of k to u of minus u of n minus k is nothing but what? Only when it is nothing but 1 only when k lies between 0 and 1. So if you replace u of k into u of n minus k with 1, then the limit will be 0 to n only. Y of n is equal to summation k is 0 n 0 to n is now n into k, correct, minus summation a is from 0 to n. Now this is k into k, that is k. Now here summation with respect to k. So with respect to k, this n is constant. You can take outside the summation, nothing but n. Now it is summation, where this is k from 0 n minus summation is from 0 n square, guys. Here I am writing y of n is n, and this summation, first one 1 n minus 2 square plus 1 square square plus 3 square up to n square, guys. So here y of n is equal to, so this is n, here this is n to n plus 1 divided by 2, correct? Here of this first summation n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Now what about the answer of second summation? 1 plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. What will be the answer? Tell me your answer in the comment box if you are present here. You are watching the live class, then tell me what the answer of the second summation. It is nothing but minus n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Okay, the answer for second summation. Now you can take common n into n plus 1 by 2, you can take common here, n plus 1 divided by 2 common, bracket n, guys, minus n into n plus 1 divided by 2 common, here it is n plus 1 divided by, correct, 2n plus 1 divided by, here it is y of n n to n plus 1 divided by 2. Now this is LCM is 3n, 3n minus 2n minus 1, 3n minus 2n n minus 1, correct? It is n minus 1 divided by, final answer is n, and here a minus b, n square minus 1 divided by 6, and this is causal, this is also causal, so resultant signal also causal, that means that simply q of n, correct? So r of n convolution with r of n, it is nothing but n into n square minus 1 divided by 6 into u of n. Now it is, know that r of t with r of t, but what, by 6 cube by 6 to u of t. Here r of n with r of n, r of n with r of n, but n square minus 1 divided by 6 of u of n into n square minus 1 with u of n. Correct? Now let us make the comparison. So that LT convolution with u of t nothing but u of t, and here ln convolution u of n but u of n. Correct? Now u of t convolution with u of t, u of t convolution with u of t, it is nothing but here r of t into u of t, but r of t. But here u of n convolution with u of n, u of n convolution with u of n, u of n convolution with u of n, it is nothing but n plus 1 into u of n, t into u of t. So this is t into u of t. So here it is n plus 1 into u of n, nothing but r of n plus u of n, nothing but r of n plus. Correct? Here u of t convolution with r of t, nothing but what? Parabolic function square by 2 into u, correct? Square by 2 into u of t. Now here u of n convolution with r of n, nothing but what? N into n plus 1, n into n plus 1, n plus 1 divided by 2 u of n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. Now last one is r of t with r of t, convolution of r of t with r of t, convolution of r of t with r of t is but cube by 6 u of by 6 into u of t, and here r of n with r of n, convolution of r of n with r of n, convolution of r of n with r of n, nothing but n to n minus 1 into n plus 1, n into n plus 1 into n minus 1. See, this is n plus 1, this is n into n plus 1, then n into n plus 1 into n minus 1, correct? N plus 1 into n minus 1 whole divided by 2 of n, correct? So remember all the results. This is for the continuous time system and this is for the, okay, write this your short notes, fine. Now next, this is also very much important, convolution of increasing function or decreasing function with or decreasing. Let us start this convolution of alpha power n into u of n with beta power n into u of n. By u of n is equal to alpha summation k is minus infinite alpha power k of k. Here this is h of n minus k, that is beta power n minus k of n minus k. Now u of k to u of n minus k, again we are replacing u of k into n minus k with 1, then the limit of summation will be 0 to n only. Here y of n summation k is 0 to n alpha power k and beta power minus k. So can write like this, alpha upon beta power k guys into beta power n. Now variable in the summation is k. With respect to k, here beta power n is constant, you can take it in outside the summation. So y of n will be beta power n summation alpha upon beta power k, alpha by beta power k. Now we know that the formula, important formula, I hope you, r power k, where k is m, correct? The answer will be r power n plus 1 minus r power m divided by r minus 1, correct? Okay. So y of n here. Now if you use this formula, then you can see r is equal to alpha by beta, the lower limit m is equal to 0, upper limit n equal to n. K is equal to k guys, that's it. So use this formula, all of you see is y of n equal to, here this is beta power n, bracket r is equal to alpha by beta. So alpha by beta power, alpha by beta power, here n plus 1 minus alpha by beta power m is equal to 0. So divided by alpha upon beta minus 1 guys, minus 1, correct? Okay. So here y of n is equal to, see here y of n is equal to, this is beta power n. If we take LCM, the alpha minus beta and beta will come in numerator, multiply with beta power n, it will be beta power n plus 1. To the bracket, LCM alpha power n plus 1, this is 1 guys, beta power n plus 1 LCM divided by alpha minus beta, this one, into here beta power n plus 1 LCM, beta power n plus 1, correct? Again alpha minus beta, this beta will come in numerator with this, so this beta power n plus 1. Here alpha power n plus 1 LCM, here this is 1, so into beta power n plus 1 divided by alpha minus beta, and here this beta power n plus 1. Now this beta power n plus 1, beta power n plus 1 cancel out, so here y of n will be, y of n will be here y of n is equal to alpha power n plus 1 minus beta power n plus divided by alpha minus beta, and this is u of n causal, this is u of n causal, resultant signal will be causal. This is very much important result. With us, alpha power n u of n convolution beta power n u of n, it will be alpha power n plus 1 minus beta power n plus 1 minus upon alpha minus beta into u of n. Okay. Now the important result, alpha power n to u of n convolution with beta power n into u of n is equal to alpha power n plus 1 minus beta power n plus 1 divided by alpha minus beta into u of n into u of n. correct? Now suppose if beta equal to 1, suppose beta equal to 1 guys, first case if we are considering beta equal to 1, then here you can see alpha power into u of n, beta equal to 1, 1 power n, it is nothing but 1 u of n, here alpha power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by alpha minus 1 into u of n, or we can write 1 minus alpha power n plus 1 upon 1 minus alpha u of n if beta is equal to 1, correct? If alpha equal to 1 and beta equal to 1, then what will be the answer guys? Beta also 1 and alpha also 1, beta equal to 1, alpha equal to 1. So don't say 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 0 by 0, 0 by 0 form. Here see, if we replace alpha with 1, then it will be u of n. If we replace beta with 1, then again it is u of n. We know that the convolution of u of n with u of n is nothing but r of 1, correct? R of n plus 1, or we can say n plus 1 into u. And the last one is, suppose if alpha is equal to beta, both are same, then here it is alpha power n to u of n convolution with beta power n into u of n, alpha power n into u of n convolution with beta power n into u of n. So alpha equal to beta, so replace alpha with beta or beta with alpha. Now here again don't say alpha minus alpha, so 0 by 0 form. Alpha power n common, so it will be u of n convolution with u of n, and we know that u of n convolution with u of n is n plus 1 into u of n, so it will be n plus 1 into this alpha power n common into u of n guys. So this is very much important result. U of n convolution with u of n is what? N plus 1 u of n guys. Fine. So these are the very much important result guys. Here to it. This is what? Discrete time convolution. Till now we have seen the convolution between two discrete time signals which are infinite duration, infinite number of samples like u of n, r of n, and here alpha power u of n. So infinite number of samples guys. So in next class we will solve certain question based on this previous result, and then I will start the convolution between two finite duration signals. Both the signal have finite number of samples. Fine, correct? So all of you, thank you so much watching me live on Gate Wallah English channel, and please provide your valuable feedback after completion of this session. And next part we will continue into subsequent module. Thank you guys, thank you so much.